Hey, my friends. Welcome to lunchtime with me. Oh god, that was good. I needed it. I got the lavender melon. I was at the store trying to figure out which flavor of kombucha I was going to get. And I usually get ginger. I really like the ginger flavor. It's my favorite. But I saw this one and I said out loud in the store so everyone could hear me, no, I'm going to get the lavender because I'm going to kill someone. That's going to be my lead in today. We're having lunch. I have my kombucha. I have grocery store sushi. It's good. It's good grocery store sushi. And for dessert, because IDGAF today, I have this red velvet donut that I'll probably only eat half of, if I'm being honest. So we're going to eat lunch today, and I'm going to tell you about the kind of day I have had so far. So, last week, oh, pardon the mess behind me. I don't even care. Last week, as you guys may or may not recall, I had the entire week free of teaching duties because of the weather here in Michigan, which sounds fantastic. That sounds super. Except I spent a great deal of time, sorry, I'm prepping my food. I spent a great deal of time attempting to provide my students with material so that they wouldn't fall behind while we were gone for a week. Fast forward to today, how many do you think did the stuff? If you guessed 0, you'd be wrong, but you'd be close. I thought this would be spicier. I was wrong. In my second section this morning, my second set of students, my day began with a student arguing with me for almost 10 minutes, attempting to argue with me about the way that I communicate with the class. I made it very clear from day one of the semester, for the first week and a half of the semester, I told them, this is how I communicate with you. This is where to go for information. If you ever come to class and I'm not here, go here for information. And she was essentially criticizing me and yelling at me in front of the entire class that she doesn't like the way that I do things. So I shut that shit down and moved along, only for my cat to jump in front of my camera. Waffles, get down. Only for another student a few minutes later to say, oh yeah, I was confused about the stuff on the website, so I just didn't do any of it. And she said it super proud. She was super proud of the fact that she did not do the work. I was super proud to give her a big fat 0 on that assignment. Like, fine, you didn't do the work. Who the fuck cares? Why are you telling me? I don't care. So I stopped and I had a conversation with the class about communication. And I said, listen, you guys need to communicate with me. I can't help you. I can't solve your problems if you don't tell me you have problems. So I was going into this a little bit irritated. We started at the activity for today, which was peer review. And I start covering the different criteria on their grading rubric, which is what I do for peer review. Fast forward about halfway through the rubric, I stop when we get to the information that they should have covered last week, and I ask them, how do you guys feel about this material? Do you feel comfortable? I got nothing. So I ask, honest show of hands, and I want them to be honest with me, honest show of hands, who watched the videos that I posted? About 5. And I feel like I'm being generous with 5. I think it was 3 or 4. 5 students out of the class said that they watched the material that I spent hours putting together for them when I canceled class on Tuesday and when the school was closed on Thursday. Needless to say, I was a very, very, very angry instructor. I stopped. I set everything else down. I moved all the papers. I packed them together and I moved them over. And I pulled the screen down, the overhead screen. And I said, well, guys, it looks like we're going to be a day behind because we need to talk about this now. It wasn't like it was material we could just gloss over. The particular reason why, even though I canceled the class on Tuesday, that I gave them this assignment to do is because because it is probably the most important assignment that they will do, the most important information they will learn in my class all semester. We can't skip that. So, I go through and I give them this lecture. It took every fiber of my being to not look at them straight in the face and say, well, since you guys don't care about doing any of the work, I don't care about how you do on this essay. Here's your rubric. It's due on the weekend. Have fun. Peace. And just walked out of there. I was livid. Okay, I've calmed down a little bit right now, so I'm not as, angry about everything. But these are adults. I teach college. These are adults who chose to be here and have their own education to manage. And the fact that I had one student try to tell me how I should do my job, and another student brag about the fact that she didn't do the assignment, only to find out that 2/3 of the class didn't do the assignment, didn't even bother to watch the materials. I needed lavender because I was going to kill somebody, okay? I was furious. Furious. And now they are a day behind. And I don't care. I want to find a way to reward the students who did do the work, but I don't know. I just looked at hands. I didn't look and see which particular students were raising their hands. But it's going to be one of those days. It's going to be one of those days. And then I went to the store to get these things to treat myself because I was frustrated. And as I'm leaving the store, some 90-year-old man puts his empty grocery shopping cart right in front of my car in the parking lot. First of all, it really bothers me when people don't put their carts away. Second of all, I'm 2 feet from my car. So furious. So I decided today I will be interacting with people digitally. I will not be going out in public. I will not be talking to real people. I will not be existing in the real world. It's just going to be you and me, digital world. You and me, internet friends. Because people frickin' suck, okay? So, thank you guys for listening to me rant. I might make another video today. I don't know. We'll see how I feel after I eat this delicious sushi. And take a shower and maybe a nap. So we'll come back, perhaps. Otherwise, I will see you guys later.